All right, everybody, Saturday morning, Fall Creek, Wisconsin. 1 minute walk to work. Here's what I'm thinking about today. So we actually have a week off of school, which is great for adults and kids to be able to break away from the day-to-day craziness of school. But it makes me think about how we're making sure that kids and adults are engaged when they're not here. And that got me thinking about when I was, going through my doctoral program. We had a guy come in from a marketing company, and he was talking about one of the campaigns that they had done for shaken baby syndrome. And they were in this large urban area, and what this group had done was go to all the radio stations in this large urban area and ask them to play the sound of a screaming baby during the morning drive time. So let's just say from like 7:57 to 7:58 in the morning, all the radio stations in this large urban area are playing the sound of a screaming baby. So no matter if you're in your car, you just, like, every button that you push, you can't get away from the sound of the screaming baby. And at the end, they said, never, ever, ever shake a baby. And that was just really impactful for me. So the leadership challenge for next week is simply this: what are we doing to make sure that we put our stories in a position where they can be heard? In Wisconsin on Sundays, I know from 12 to 3, a lot of people are watching Packer games. I also know that when the Packer game goes to commercial, a lot of people are going on their phone to check social media, right? So what if we're there just retweeting stuff or putting stuff out so we can be part of the conversation? Or if we do a podcast with some kids, instead of just putting the podcast out on social media, what if we call the parents of the kids on that podcast and say, hey, I had a great conversation with your son or daughter, and I'm going to put this out. I just want to make sure that you knew about it. Well, for the next 15 minutes, mom's sitting there with her phone going refresh, 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 right? She wants to be the first person to share the story because her sister's kids get all the attention in the family, right? So building momentum for stories means making sure that more people have the story to tell. If we do that, we're going to feel better about the story. Just got to take care of each other. All right, people, that's all I got. We're all staying together, man. Have a great week, everybody. Go Crickets.